Expect me, nigga, like you expect Jesus to come back. Expect me, nigga, I'm coming. Expect me, nigga, like you expect Jesus to come back. Expect me, nigga, I'm coming.
So, I don't know, you probably maybe have saw the press conference. Tupac finally came out of hiding.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a car in 50 miles.
You know what I just thought of, right?
Kenny and Darla,
You believe that story?
that they had to go looking for her head.
They only found the car.
They never found her head.
What's he doing?
The hell is that? He dumped something down that pipe.
Wrapped in a sheet.
Nah, don't block my way and don't hit my lawyer. Tupac, you think this is a bum ramp?
You're at a gun show in the US, so why not pick up an autograph from the killer of Trayvon Martin? Sitting quietly in a corner of the exhibition in Orlando, Florida, George Zimmerman signs photos and is ready for a chat, revealing a slice of life for the controversial figure who was acquitted of the murder and manslaughter of the black teenager last year. Apparently making this public appearance as a thank you to the owner of the gun show who supported him throughout the trial. Zimmerman was accused of racially profiling, following and shooting 17-year-old Trayvon in a gated neighborhood as he was returning from a convenience store. He claimed self-defense, and the trial shone a spotlight on Florida's Stand Your Ground law, which allows someone in fear of his or her life to use lethal force, which Zimmerman did. It prompted a series of protests about a law which many view as a license to commit murder, and even led to comment from US President Barack Obama. Since his acquittal, Zimmerman has had several brushes with the law. As well as being stopped twice for speeding, he was questioned by police in September after his estranged wife called authorities saying he'd threatened her with a gun.
Today we met up with George Zimmerman at this gun store, asking him what life has been like since he was acquitted of murder last year.
How come you stayed in Florida? Why didn't you just leave?
I didn't. I went all over the United States. I met great people from here to Texas and even up north.
Do you plan to stay here or do you plan to leave?
I plan to go wherever the wind takes me.
Why not just change your name, wear a hat, disguise yourself, and then live your life the way you want to live your life?
Sure, I do disguise myself. I do wear a hat and sunglasses, etc. But I'll never change my name. I've had so much taken away from me. I'll never let someone take my name away from me. Same reason I won't leave the United States. This is my country, and I won't leave. No one's going to make me leave.
Do you have any remorse?
In which aspect?
In what had happened on February 26th?
Sure, and again, I hate to deflect, but I have to because of the Department of Justice's investigation.
And what happened the night you and your girlfriend were calling 911 on each other?
Again, I can't answer that.
But you seem happy and you're back together again.
I mean, you mean with her? I try to be as happy as I can with everybody, yes.
Zimmerman wouldn't talk about his domestic dispute with his estranged wife, Shelley. He realizes his actions are being closely watched and says he still gets death threats.
What's it been like since the trial for you to try and live a normal life?
I think America can answer that. From what I understand, my speeding ticket was the first internationally publicized speeding ticket. So there's a tremendous amount of interest. There's a tremendous amount of everything I do is hyper-scrutinized, and I realize that, so I try to stay out of it.
Zimmerman tells us he's getting treated for post-traumatic stress disorder as he goes from hotel to hotel.
It is a challenge, I can tell you that much.
And what is it that keeps you going?
My faith in God.
He tells us he wants to go back to school one day and get his degree. Zimmerman says he still walks around with a gun for his own safety. He's not sure when the Department of Justice investigation into the shooting of Trayvon Martin will be completed. In Orlando, Valerie White, Fox 35 News.
Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those eyes?
Is this your idea of a little adventure?
I'm just gonna look.
Hello? You know the part in scary movies where somebody does something really stupid and everybody hates them for it? This is it.
Every 23rd spring, for 23 days, it gets to eat.
Eat.
What the hell is that thing? It's stuck in reverse!
He must have 5, maybe 600 bodies down there. You've got something it likes, one of you.
You think he's dead?
They never are.
Jeepers Creepers.
Judas. Gotta go out? That's how you go out. That motherfucker took his destiny in his own hands. Judas. I don't give a fuck about myself. I ain't shit. I ain't never gonna be shit. Judas. And you less of a man than me, so as soon as I decide that you ain't gonna be shit, Judas.
Death becomes you.
So be it.
Becomes me.
You remember that, motherfucker.
Death becomes
I'm the one y'all need to be worried about.
you. Death becomes me. Death becomes 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 you. Death becomes you. And see it coming before it happens. Waking up in cold sweats, thinking stress cause I'm rapping. Futures foretold, written in rhymes roll off my tongue. Bitches getting blinded, going numb. No one believes me. You watch too much TV. Here's what they tell me. But God's so easy to overlook. There's somewhere inside sanity lies the truth. Everyone's surprised. They say oops, but you had doubts. Put me in the madhouse and throw away the key. See me pass out the dream. Cause this world's not what it seems. Religion is reality. Do what you mean, bigger picture. Voices saying don't let the demons get you. Stand for it and die and stop trying to die quicker. I planned for it in a while cause I already knew. Tyrone Jerray made me second, or is it true?
Gotta go out. That's how you go out. That motherfucker took his destiny in his own hands.
Wait a minute. I am dead. Death becomes you. Bitch, bring C-R-U-E-S. Yes, Congressman, Republican stress. It's just another black male self-destruction. My shotgun, cops can get fucked, literally. America, remember me, remember staff in the face every time. And I'm free, made of steel. I can't wait till damn kill. Christian blood, shed my blood, and I build a foundation that will have the ground shaking. Paybacks and bitch, look now Satan. Anything's better than this shit. The world ends. Look for me, got pocket whirlwind. The book you read is the Bible, cause it's written. Android, taking bullets, gotta be kidding. Stand for it, call it your father, don't cry. Man was made to war. This man was made to die.
Expect me, nigga, like you expect Jesus to come back. Expect me, nigga. I'm coming. Expect me, nigga, like you expect Jesus to come back. Expect me, nigga. I'm coming.
Death becomes me. Death becomes you. Death becomes me. Death becomes you. Death becomes me. Death becomes you. Nigga, why you so obsessed with death? FlawlessTracks.net.
Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers?
Ma'am, your type comes in here a lot, and I just need
My
to make
type?
sure. Yes.
This man and his family have a front row seat.
Yes. Yes. No, sir. I've had trouble with.
Maybe they've heard a little too much.
You're upscale. She's not.
You know how embarrassing it is to do this to her?
No.
Why are you singling her out like that?
Because look at her.
Look at her. What?
I've tried to
Let's
protect
go, baby.
this store.
Let's go.
Sir,
Stung by the insults, he tries to leave, but our sales clerk won't let him go.
we had this happen last week, and I need to make sure that it doesn't happen. It comes out of my pocket.
Listen, I'm not stating that you shouldn't do your job, but the way you're doing your job isn't right.
So how would I do it if
you don't need to be working here if you don't know how you would do it?
He's finally had enough.
But you should apologize. That's cold. That's sick. That's sick.
Excuse me, sir. Hi, I'm John Quinones.
Man, I can't talk right now.
I know you're upset. You know what this was? You know what this was? It's an experiment on racism, and a lot of people didn't say a thing, and it's a wonderful thing you did.
I usually don't say anything, but I couldn't sit there because it wasn't security after a certain point.
You came to my rescue, and no, seriously, it's so humiliating, it's embarrassing. I've been followed around in stores before. I have to be conscious of the way I dress before I go shopping.
Almost 100 people witness our scenario, and less than 20 intervene. It was clear from our experiment that people of color feel the most strongly, but we were surprised by some of the other folks who decided to step in.
I just don't feel comfortable right now with you in the store. I'm sorry, and I can't subject them to this.
I think you should put in a complaint. Sorry, as somebody who's shopping, you've done nothing wrong.
I've had people like her come in, and this is what happened. I need you to frisk her, please.
She's done nothing. I'm just.
I have not done anything wrong.
Turn around.
I'm coming into your store as a customer.
Our security guard ignores the women's pleas and moves in.
Put your arms out.
We're with
you, definitely.
Sorry.
And just like that, the two women decide to leave the store and take our shopper with them. And an entourage of angry customers follow.
She's been completely humiliated by this woman.
Outside, the crowd is so caught up in the moment, they begin talking to our camera crew, not realizing they're part of our show.
What should people do?
Well, I think she should put in a complaint for one thing.
I have a confession to make.
What's that?
This is all part of an experiment
Oh,
of
no,
racism. She's an actress. And she's an actress. A good actress, too. But it's a great store. The owner's Jimmy.
Hi, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so happy you guys took up.
Can I try my clothes on
now? Let me tell you who to blame. Blame the boy lying at your feet, his body oozing life through the hole in his stomach where the bullet tore him apart. Blame him for challenging you, for not looking away and for not backing down when you pulled out the gun. Blame your mother for bringing you into this world when she was but a kid herself and for dragging you up, not bringing you up. Blame society for not giving you hope. Blame your father for not being there, the man who looked after himself instead of looking after you. Blame the gun in your hand for making you a target, for making you more likely to be picked on. Blame the dead boy, blame your mother, blame society, blame your father, blame the gun, blame anyone but yourself for not being strong enough to put down the gun, to break the cycle.
Thug life, bitch. Going out like